everybody, I'm Jackie, lover of marketing, mindset, and design, and I help business owners earn more so that they are happier, healthier, and wealthier. And today I'm really excited because we're talking about one of my favorite topics, which is focus. What? I'm kidding. This topic, it is really important and it is really serious because your ability to focus will lead to you or to you not being able to create the life you want. Because to create the life you want in the future, you need to get done. So if you're here because you want to get your focus back on track, or maybe you want to be able to focus on things for longer periods of time, or maybe you're just not sure on what to focus on, if any of those apply to you, this video is going to be perfect for you and you're gonna love it. The thing is too, if you don't focus now and you don't get things done, what will happen is one day you might wake up in the future, say 10 years, and think, I hate my job. And just think, I wish I'd started that business, or I wish I gave it my all. Or even maybe in 10 years, you might see other people that you started with, you see them succeeding, and you just think, I wish I'd done it back then with them when they were starting. Because if you did it, and if you do it now, in 10 years, that's where you will be. I've been in business for about 4 years now, and I often get people all the time actually. They're like, Jackie, how do you work from home and get stuff? How do you stay so self-disciplined? How do you have a business at 23? How do you work through your to-do list? And it really comes down to focus. And it really comes down to pushing out and executing tasks quickly to get results quicker. So that's how I was able to actually reach results faster in my business, because I did things faster. So the 3 things that I do to actually get things done in my business and in my life and get them done fast, and I'm talking super fast, is first I plan my to-do list, then second I prevent physical distractions because they will come up, and third I prevent mental distractions because that also will come up. First, planning my to-do list so I know what to do and what to focus on to actually get results. And when it comes to business, the things to focus on, and from my experience in marketing, in mindset, and in sales, and in design, is you need to focus on, you first need leads, so that's attracting customers. You need to then build trust with your tribe because people will buy from you if they know, like, and trust you. And then third, you need to get sales because let's face it, you need to make money. Lastly, what I do is I focus on students and what I need to do for my clients or my students to actually help them get their results. So what I do when it comes to my to-do list to make sure I'm absolutely using my time most effectively is I get a piece of paper, divide into 4 columns, and then I go, so first is leads, and I write down the list of what do I need to do today to get leads, to attract new clients. Is this a social media post? Whatever it is, I dot point it down, first column. Second column, trust. I think, what do I need to do today to build trust with my tribe so that they are educated, so I have credibility, so that when I go for a sale, they'll be more inclined to buy. What am I going to do today to build trust? And then I dot point it. This is my to-do list. And then the third column of my to-do list is sales. So what am I going to do today to get a sale or to set up a sale? So maybe that's setting up an email campaign, calling people, setting up, creating an offer. What am I going to do on my to-do list to get sales? So that was leads, trust, sales. And then the last column I leave for students and other tasks. So that is, what do I need to do for my students, or what do you need to do for your clients? And then that's how I create a to-do list that's really focused on what my goals are and what I need to achieve. And then next on my to-do list, what I do is I actually, to make sure I'm going to be super focused, I give a time limit and I allocate time to each task and how long I need to achieve them. And that way I'm staying accountable. The second part of my steps is the preventing physical distractions. We live in a world where there's a lot of distractions going on. So what I do when I know I've got things to do and things to get done is I prevent physical distractions. I, get in first before they distract me. So what I do is I get my phone and I actually turn it on silent. And I'm not saying vibrate because I'm still gonna be distracted. No, complete silence so it does not make a noise at all. And then I actually put it out of sight, out of mind, into my drawer. It's gone. And then next, on my desktop computer, there's notifications. A I'll log out of social media, because this way it will not distract me. And when I'm ready to either go on social media or have a break, that's when I'll actually be able to go onto it, and then I'll focus on that next. And then the last thing I do is at home, because there's other people living in my house, and maybe you have this too, is I'll actually go and tell everyone if I'm working on an important task that I am working on that task, and that I'll be working on that task for a certain amount of time. And then this way it actually stops them from coming in and distracting me, and they know not to do that, otherwise crazy Jackie. And then the third thing I do is I prevent mental distractions. And what I mean by this is, I don't know if this happens to you too, but you know, I'm typing along, doing something on my to-do list, let's say, typing along, and then idea, boop, and I'm like, woo, and I get enticed, and I feel really excited by this idea that's just come into my head while I'm doing something else, and I can feel really inclined to go explore that idea, to write more about it, to tell a friend about it, give them a call, but that actually stops me from doing what I need to do, and that distracts me, and that stops my focus, and it means that I'll actually, you know, pause halfway through something, go and spend half-ass, you know, doing this new idea, and it just means nothing really gets done in the end. So what I do instead is I prioritize what I was working on, and I have a piece of paper, you know, idea pops into my mind, I get a pen, I write on the piece of paper what that idea is, put it to the side. And that's such a little trick. It actually just gives me permission to be able to just refocus on what I'm doing, and because I know I'll get to that later, I won't forget it because it's on the piece of paper, but I'll get to it later when I'm ready. So those were the 3 tricks that I use to actually make sure I'm super focused in my business, and I hope you found them helpful. If yes, make sure you pay attention and look out for my next video, and say hi if you see me on social media. I'd love to connect, but talk to you guys soon. Stay focused.